I always believed in Mike, you know. So when he say something to me, and I always took it when he said something to me, you know, because I always believed in Mike and what he can do. And you know, I never trained as hard in life when I trained with Mike. So and when he said to me when I was a little boy, I'm becoming a champion, I believed him. I didn't know that time because I didn't know, and it will be my work or something, you know. I didn't know. I just trained, and one day he came to me and he told me, hey, you can fight. I can fight where? What you mean? You know? Yeah, in the ring. You know? In the ring. Okay. How does a ring look like? I didn't know. So he organized an event in a weekend, 2 days on a row, and I fought one day on Saturday. I won by knockout, very quick. And I was so excited. I ran to Mike. I said, "Hey, Mike, it was great, man. It was great. I want to fight again. I want to fight again." So the next day he had another fight and another event because he was giving 2 events in a weekend. So okay, take it easy, man. You can fight, no problem, tomorrow. So the next day I fought again. A little bit heavier now, but I won also on points. So at that day I was sold out. I was sold. I like to fight, you know, and yeah, that's what I do now. Now it's my work, you know, so it's great.
Murthel Groenhart is, it's one of my favorite guys, you know. I know him as a young boy. You know, I nurtured him. You know, I kept him out of all seductions and everything, just because I saw something in him from when he was a little boy. You know, he stayed on my couch, you name it, and we went a long time. And I was gonna say, "You're gonna be a champion one day," and people were making fun of me and laughing about me. But I just told them, "You just keep on working." And then his first thing was in a reality show of Simon Rutz, and then he was the only B class in the A class tournament, and he was doing so well that most people didn't want to fight him. He ended up fighting and challenging Gregory Chopin. By then, 38 fights, 37 wins, and he only came up short a little bit. After that, he just went down in the Showtime, in the Showtime series. He was the guy Simon called as last replacement. He was the guy where Simon called nobody wants to fight somebody. You know, you call him, he's fighting. You want him to fight 77 kilo, he's fighting. You want to fight him 80 kilo, he's fighting. You want to fight him 70 kilo, he's fighting. He doesn't care, he's just doing the job. You know, and his famous words are always in my mind. If Mike says I can do it, I will do it for him. And this is our relationship, you know. It's very special to me, of course, because after Yurimes, he's the second guy I brought from practically zero to became one Max champion, which he is at the moment. And there are only 5 K1 Max champions in the world, and he is the last one so far.
My next fight is on 20 April. It's the show called Glory 7, right? Glory 7. And it's against some little guy, I don't know, Robin van Roosmalen. You know, some little leprechaun or something.
Well, just to be honest, when we signed up with Glory, one of the things they were asking if Murthel wants to fight Giorgio Petrosian. Well, I asked him, he said, "Of course, Mike, no problem." Then we're supposed to fight Giorgio now, but for one reason, you know, we get Robin van Roosmalen, which is a very good fighter as well. But you see, 20th of April, if it's enough for him.
If I beat Van Roosmalen and I get the title shot against Petrosian, it will be great. You know, it will be great, and I like to fight the title shot against Petrosian. You know, it's the #1 in the world on his weight, 70 kilos. And yeah, you know, I don't know. I think you know, some guys at that weight, you know, he won a lot, Petrosian. Robin Vroosmalen is in his shine, you know, won also a lot. But you know, one of the two, they gotta close those windows, you know. They gotta close their window and open the window for me. You know, I gotta come in. I'm there, I'm hungry, you know.
I think Petrosian is a very good fighter. But I also think he's very protected fighter. I also think and know that some of the fight he didn't won. You know, how they say, like he kicked Saeed 2 times in the balls. You know, he almost lost his testicle for crying out loud. And they say, oh no, it's no contest. You know, things like that. Why? Because they don't want to give the champion another loss. Okay, we be asked to fight him in his hometown Milan, which we fought also with Artur Kishenko. We came up short again in that fight, you know, and if you win, you get your props, you win. But I think if Murray doesn't stand a chance, then we shouldn't even be here. We shouldn't even discuss this. But I feel he does have a chance. So who knows? Maybe Petrosian came out superior. But who would have thought that Murthel become the K1 champion? You know? But 3 KOs. You know, and it's not only the winning that goes as well, you know, it's also the style, you know, you have to entertain the audience. And so far I think Petrosian is only entertaining Italian audience. Because, you know, they love what they do. It's just like, well, how they play soccer. It's like cut and nuts. They wait, just make 1 point, close up the fight. He's not coming here to fight. Like I said before, he's coming to play tag. And if he wants to do it, he needs to go to the playground. But stop wasting our time and energy with this.